He apparently etched in poetry on every ship, according to who it belonged to. There's another fourth ship out there with a woman's name on it. I think it's a woman's name that I don't recognize. So let's go talk to him real quick and get the final clues before we turn in.
Eivor, you look like the wind has flecked your sails. What's going on?
I was wondering.
So...
You said your yellow paint was stolen before the attack.
Aye, and yellow is not an easy pigment to mix, let alone acquire. I was furious it was stolen.
Sorry if it's just a repeat of what you guys have already seen.
I found your yellow paint barrel near the river.
Did you? It was stolen from my workshop not long ago.
I found it on the riverbank. It was empty.
Alright, let's revisit. Did you know this letter about a yellow longship? I don't think I should ask him that, because he'll just deny it if he's guilty. Let's do this one.
You told me you often disagree with Soma's orders.
I do, but I follow them. It's my duty to this clan, to my Jarl's Kona. A man's honor comes from his acts, not his wishes.
That's a decent answer.
How did you feel when Guthrum named Soma the steward of Grandbridge and not you?
If being honorable were easy, we would have no evil men. It is something I wanted, sure, but I'm a man of honor, above all.
He sounds honest about it.
How did the night of the attack play out from your view?
I was working in the shipyards. Next thing I knew, the city was burning from the inside. Then Soma led our retreat.
Nobody gave an alibi for him. Nobody can say that they witnessed him do it. I've already gone around the town and talked to people to see if to see what they said, and it doesn't match up with what the witness accounts were. So, I should ask or say someone betrayed Soma, or I don't completely.
Someone
trust
told the Saxons about the tunnel under Grandbridge. Leave.
Oh no, I don't want to say. I think it could have been you.
Never mind.
I want you to speak openly with me.
Someone showed the Saxons the Longhouse tunnel. Where were you when the attack started? What were you doing?
When the fighting started, I was in my workshop decorating a sail for our allies in Grimsby, without my yellow paint. By the time Soma gathered me to retreat, the city was under attack from within. I was nowhere near the tunnel. Nowhere.
I'm curious about where his workshop is. I don't think this is his workshop. This is like, oh, maybe this is his workshop. But didn't he say he was out at the docks before? I swear he said he was out at the docks. If this is his workshop, where's his home, you know? Anyways, let's go and talk to the other lady real quick. I don't think I can go around this way. Can't climb a fence. No way to get in that way. Oh, she don't even have a front door. Oh, that's the side door, not a front door. Going through the window. Fail. Fail. Massive fail. Go speak with her.
Well, you're not the regular sunbeam I've come to know. Something weighing on you?
I want you to ask, I want to ask.
I was wondering on a few things.
We should outright say that one.
You are a smuggler. Some would say that's not a trustworthy past.
And water is wet, what a surprise. I'm an opportunist. I see a chance, I take it. It's helped Soma so far. She knows what I am, what I was. But she trusts me. Who would better know the difference between a joke and the truth?
Might also be a reference. She's an opportunist, so she might have taken the opportunity of Wegman or Wingman or whatever the dude's name is.
It must ache to serve under someone you love so deeply, one who doesn't love you back.
Some days the pain hits hard. I need to press my hand into my heart to keep it from digging through my chest.
I know that pain. I should ask her about the letter of the longship.
What happened the night of the attack?
The people were at peace. A beautiful night, fog and all. Then came the Saxons all around. And Soma roaring like a great bear. When she called a retreat, we ran for the longboats, aiming to regroup in the swamps. It was an ambush, no more, no less.
Have you seen this letter about a yellow longship? I don't know if I should ask that. I'm interested to see what they'll say though.
Someone in the city let the Saxons through the Longhouse tunnel. When the fighting started, where were you?
Drinking with my warriors in the Longhouse. When the Saxons came, I fought. I couldn't have shown anyone the tunnel. Eyes were on me all day and night.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not a noble. Honor. Oh, okay. Honor is noise to me. Alright, next one. Wait, was there something there?
These bags are Byrnes, packed for a long journey.
She's planning to leave, huh? But wait, if she's planning to leave, why hasn't she left already? You'd think she fled. She'd flee like now. Where's that other guy's house? I guess I can't climb in. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let me find it. Should be that one there. We need to talk. Just me and you. Mano and mano. Actually, you know what? Let me do this first. Ten saves, not bad. Okay, so that's what the little happy mask is for. Flighting, I guess.
Eivor, this is a surprise.
A surprise? Really?
I was wondering.
Why were you wandering on the brink of death?
Why were you at death's door when Soma found you?
I left my clan to pursue my vision. I don't remember much. The sacred plants addled my memory, but I was hungry for more visions. You may not understand, but Soma does. She knows the gods have a plan for me, and that following it is worth any risk.
That's the kind of stuff that somebody who's like sacrificial says.
The visions you've had about you and Soma. How do you interpret them?
A piercing question. I believe it means that Soma will lead me to greatness, however difficult. That she is linked to my destiny.
This is gonna be the key question, right here. Let's ask.
Did you see anything odd when the attack began?
I did. I saw a wave of Saxons appear in the heart of Grantbridge, as if by magic. Odd as wings on an eel. I fought ragged to the brink of death, from one night to the next. You saw the end of it. Wolves almost took me.
Yeah, because your ship was down there.
I found a letter to the Saxons from Wickman. It said not to attack any longship painted yellow.
Strange. Only Leif would have the tools to alter the color of our longships. Something to ask him about.
Yeah, but wasn't Leaf's yellow paint stolen?
Why was your longship painted yellow?
Was it yellow? I don't recall. You could ask Leif. He's our shipmaster.
It was painted yellow, but you don't recall the color of your longship? I'm trying to find a trader and maybe you can help me. Let's see what he says.
I'm trying to find who betrayed Soma to the Saxons. I could use your help.
I wish I could help. The night of the attack, I was meditating on the shore, far from prying eyes. I was alone that night. And until Saxons appeared, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I hope that's enough.
Excuse me. So before we got to this point, there was a lady that we talked to just up the road here that said, it's this lady here, that said that she saw somebody running from the town just before the fighting broke out. Not only that, but there's another guy up front that said one of the longboats was missing and it was moved further upshore. And that's where we just now found his ship. Too many things are pointing towards him to make him guilty. And I'll do a review when I actually reveal the information to Soma. Subtle hints, subtle clues. And then that lady over there also had some intel. But let's talk to Soma. And you know what? I bet this is actually going to be a twist of events too. That's the guy we killed earlier.
Did you find enough clues around Grantbridgeshire? Are you ready to choose the traitor?
So let's do a review. Since I was talking about him, let's see if there's anything. Okay.
Birna was drinking in the longhouse when the attack began. Others can attest to that. Hardly the behavior of someone expecting an attack.
Right, she wouldn't be here if she expected the attack to be here.
Birna was packed for a long journey the night of the attack. You think she wanted to leave us? I think she was prepared to leave, that's certain.
So that kind of puts her in there as a suspect.
Leif told me he was working in a shipyard the night of the attack. The shipyard is exposed and far from the tunnel entrance. Not the ideal man to lead Saxons into the city.
But he also said that he was working in his workshop, not necessarily the shipyard. So that isn't necessarily accurate either. And let's talk about this guy, Galen.
Galen had no alibi. No one can place his location on the night of the attack. He's an odd one, that man. But he is a man, not a toddler. He doesn't need a constant watch.
But he said he left to go meditate. And in the same breath also said that, well, he couldn't recall the event with any accurate details. He said that they sprung up as if magic.
I found Galen's longboat painted hastily with yellow paint on the day of the attack. Why would he mark his longboat differently from the rest of ours?
Right? And then this. So a bystander saw someone.
A local said they saw someone running from the outskirts of the city to the river, just before the attack. Did they recognize the person? No, they couldn't be seen in the fog, but whoever it was, they knew something bad was coming. I found a message meant for Saxon forces. It said not to attack any longship painted yellow. You told me you found yellow paint on Galen's longboat, didn't you?
Right. So either somebody planted it there to make him look guilty, or there was an issue. Now, here's the other aspect. We've been looking at it all from the same direction. But what if the culprit was her herself? What if she's the one who told him about it? What if she's the one who told him to come in and led somebody beforehand, and they just showed themselves in through the passage? Well,
that's all the evidence I think we need.
I can't move on until I do this.
Who is the traitor?
I'm gonna say it's Galen, because all the evidence points towards him. So it is what it is, and he has no alibi or anything like that. He's the strangest one out there. Although I do believe Leaf could have easily been the traitor. But we didn't find Leaf anywhere near that longboat. We found Galen near his own longboat. And naturally he would take his own longboat, but his own longboat wasn't actually out there in the shipyard when the evacuation happened. The longboat that was taken was over there on the shore, on the north bank, up from the actual shores themselves. So
Galen betrayed you. Are you certain?
we're going with this one.
This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you. How do you plan to deal with this? As a leader must. My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder. Galen. You have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours? He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away.
Crap, there's 2 more clues I forgot to mention.
I feel as if I have torn off my own arm. Wigmund deserves death. But killing him won't make your family whole again. You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer.
She wants to cry. I can't blame her.
We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other.
Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. It will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people.
Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She is a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
I'll take on all comers!
Now let's say upgrade. Nice. And that's just so that there are 2 other details, and I'll show you the note that Galen had in his room talking about one cannot exist while the other is there. But in addition to Galen and his actions, when the guy started to spill his guts when we had him captive, after, and I mean after, his commanding officer Soma told us not to kill the guy, Galen slit his throat before he could actually talk. You know what I mean? And I thought that was very, very suspicious. That put him up there as suspect number 1 for me. He was definitely suspect number 1. Like, why are you going to silence this man who could easily tell us some leads and some clues to get to the point that we want to know about? Like the information. Why would that happen?